Zam. It's Billy 3. You know me, it's Billy 3. I said Playa V. Playa V, Billy 3. It's always gonna be about love. But there's a trick to what the world will tell you love is. So when I say love, I'm really talking about the truth of what love is. But I don't know what you might define love as, because love is a tricky word. It is a tricky word, and we live in a tricky world. Aye. You understand? So, love when you know. Because when you don't know you're being hurt, that's when it feels easier to love. That's when it feels easier to love. When you don't know you're being hurt. Because, you know, this is most likely how you were trained to receive and interpret love. But as you grow, it transforms itself. And you choose how you define it. And through my own experience, love is a powerful spell to put upon yourself, and in reflection to who you're directing the energy to. It's a spell, okay, and not in a bad way, but it's a spell. Just like every word that I'm pronouncing, every word I pronounce is a spell. That's why we say spelling. I'm not gonna take you to kindergarten. You should know this. You can't say, hey, this shit goes deep, you know? It goes deep. That's where most people get lost. But I've realized something about myself, right? That the world only meets me as deep as I choose to go. It don't. The restrictions and the limitations are the ones that I set upon myself in fear. All of it is fear, because at the end of the day, there is no lie to the truth. You get? There's no lies to the truth. So now, where do you draw the thin line between a person showing up in your life with the intention of testing your character as a being, and, you know, setting parameters based on their expectations, of course. And when those expectations are not met, they take their own energy, right, to confuse themselves first, with the intention to pull you into doing things the way they do. And that way of doing things don't actually meet their expectations of you. I have to go deep. But I know how and where to direct my energy. Because I'm not gonna aimlessly life taught me a lot of things over the past year. And the greatest lesson was obedience. Obedience to the law of the land. I'm just making it happen faster. That's all I'm just speeding up the process. Because I hate to remind people that we live in a world of energy. And everything you do is an investment with your energy in a bank of energy. Yeah, we have a bank. We have the cash bank, the electronic bank. But that's the part that you see. Most of your energy goes towards what you don't see. And that's what manifests most of your reality. The thing is, you don't want to live in expectations. It's bad to have expectations. Unless your expectation is a guaranteed outcome. You understand what I mean? At that point, it's not an expectation. It is what it is. It's not probability. Balance your energy. Okay. Be swift with how you transmute what you ingest. We're about to start something new. Just put it like that. We're about to start something new. And it's not a trend. How you feel does not matter. What you know Okay? What you feel does not matter. What you know, that's the matter. And you gotta mix up that batter. Alright? So you can make some good pancakes. Because the batter forgot that it could get mixed up. I know. I know. I feel you. I feel exactly where you're coming from, bro. And this ain't no one-man show. Better believe it's not a one-man show. It's what you don't see. Let go of fear. Let go of anxiety. Let go of stress. Let go of worry. Let go of scarcity. This world is abundant. It's fully abundant. I chose a hard path. I know I did. And to be honest, it's hard because I make it so. I literally make it hard. I'm playing a game where I'm making my life hard. Because I don't want to be easily infiltrated by energies that don't belong. Sure, you can cleanse the body, but your spirit, when it's cleansed, will always also cleanse the body. Just because you're doing good here doesn't mean you're doing good here. Oh, shit. Retaliation is a must. Just wait until the aftermath.